Imagine lying in bed at night, and suddenly you hear it. A low, persistent hum, like a distant diesel engine that never turns off. You check every appliance. Nothing. You step outside. The hum follows you. You ask your family, "Do you hear that?" They look at you like you're losing your mind, because they hear nothing. This isn't a horror story. This is happening right now to thousands of people around the world, and science can't explain it. In the early 1990s, residents of Taos, New Mexico started reporting something bizarre, a persistent, low-frequency humming sound that seemed to come from nowhere and everywhere. But here's where it gets strange. Only about 2% of the population could hear it. The people who could hear it, they called themselves hearers. And for them, this wasn't just annoying, it was torture.
It's a low-frequency hum, you see. It's subtle at first, but then it just fills everything. It never goes away.
The phenomenon became so severe that in 1993, Congress actually got involved. They directed scientists and researchers to investigate. Surely with modern technology, they'd solve this mystery quickly, right? They didn't. A team of researchers descended on Taos. They brought sensitive acoustic equipment, seismographs, electromagnetic field detectors, everything. Their mission? Simple. Find the source of the hum. They found nothing. The equipment detected no unusual sounds, no electromagnetic anomalies, no seismic activity. According to every instrument they had, the hum didn't exist. But the hearers? They were still hearing it, clear as day. One hearer described it as a distant diesel truck idling outside your window that never drives away. Another said, "It's like someone left a massive refrigerator running in the center of the earth." The team tried everything. They measured frequencies from 10 hertz to 10,000 hertz. They checked industrial equipment, power plants, military installations, underground tunnels, natural gas pipelines. Nothing matched. Nothing explained it. The official conclusion of the investigation? The source of the Taos hum remains unknown. But here's where this mystery gets even deeper, because Taos isn't alone. Bristol, England, the Bristol hum, reported since the 1970s. Largs, Scotland, hundreds of residents affected. Bondi, Australia, coastal communities reporting identical sounds. Windsor, Ontario, so severe, some residents have moved away. Indiana, USA, multiple counties affected. Over 60 locations around the world have reported the same phenomenon. Different countries, different continents, same mysterious hum. And in every case, the pattern is identical. Only 2 to 10% of the population can hear it, more common in rural and suburban areas, worse indoors than outdoors, worse at night. No acoustic source can be found. So what the hell is going on? Scientists, researchers, and conspiracy theorists have proposed dozens of explanations. Let's break down the most credible and the most bizarre. Theory 1. Industrial sources. The most rational explanation. Distant industrial equipment operating at low frequencies that only certain people can detect. The problem is, in places like Taos, a small desert town with minimal industry, there's nothing that could generate such a sound. And shutting down local industrial sites has never stopped the hum. Plausibility, 3 out of 10. Theory 2. Tinnitus or otoacoustic emissions. Some scientists suggest it's not external at all. It could be spontaneous otoacoustic emissions, sounds generated by the inner ear itself. This would explain why so few people hear it and why instruments can't detect it. But hearers insist it's external. They can pinpoint directions, it changes based on location, and multiple people in the same area hear the same thing at the same time. Plausibility? 4 out of 10. Theory 3. Very low-frequency radio signals. Now we're getting interesting. Military and submarine communication systems use VLF radio waves, frequencies between 3 and 30 kHz. Some research suggests certain individuals might be able to perceive these electromagnetic signals as sound through a phenomenon called the microwave auditory effect. The U.S. military has confirmed they use VLF arrays for submarine communication. Many hum locations correlate with proximity to military installations. Coincidence? Plausibility? 7 out of 10. Theory 4. Seismic activity. The Earth is constantly vibrating at frequencies below human hearing. But what if some people can detect these microseismic vibrations? Research has shown that certain geological formations can amplify low-frequency vibrations. Taos sits near the Rio Grande Rift Zone, a major geological fault zone. This theory explains the geographic clustering and why it's worse at night when human-made noise is reduced. Plausibility? 6 out of 10. Theory 5. The wild card, atmospheric phenomena. Some researchers propose something even stranger. Interaction between the ionosphere and Earth's magnetic field could create infrasound that some humans detect. This would explain why it's global, sporadic, and undetectable by standard equipment. Plausibility? 5 out of 10. But here's what makes this mystery truly fascinating and heartbreaking. For the hearers, this isn't an academic puzzle. It's a daily nightmare. Online support groups have formed, thousands of members worldwide, all searching for answers, for relief, for someone who believes them. Many have spent thousands on soundproofing. Some have moved across the country. Others have simply learned to live with it. And the worst part? Most doctors, neighbors, and family members think they're imagining it. Imagine experiencing something so persistent, so maddening, and being told it doesn't exist. So what is the Taos Hum? After decades of investigation, millions of dollars spent, and countless theories proposed, we still don't know. What we do know is this: it's real. Too many people, too many locations, too consistent. It's rare. Only a small percentage can perceive it. It's persistent. Reports continue to this day. It's measurable. Well, the effects on people are. Maybe it's a combination of factors. Maybe different hums have different causes. Maybe we simply don't have the technology yet to detect what these hearers are experiencing. Or maybe, just maybe, some people are tuned into a frequency of our world that the rest of us are blind to. The Taos Hum reminds us that reality might be far stranger than our instruments can measure. Have you ever experienced unexplained sounds or phenomena? Drop a comment below. I read every single one.